Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slope Podcast. This is your weekly podcast on Sakamichi series news. It's going to be Nogizaka46, Keyakizaka46, Hinatazaka46, and Yoshimoto-zaka46. We are your hosts. I'm joined, as always, by my friends and fellow co-hosts. Got Jimmy, me, Swoltaku, with Josh, Mr. Josh Box, and Boy Coon. And we're on episode 93.
Yes, we 93.
Ooh, how's it going? Back to the sausage squad, huh? All boys today.
That's how it be.
Sorry, our viewers.
I'm doing all right. I'm gonna have this melon pan.
Ooh.
That's
I remember
right.
the first couple episodes, you guys would eat during the podcast, and then I'd be like, "Stop eating during the podcast."
Here
and
we
now
are.
It's circled back.
I haven't eaten since like noon, and I have to work tonight. So this is it, boys. That's all I'm gonna have for the next 12 hours.
Yikes, dude.
Mm.
Did you know for the longest time I thought melon pan was like melon flavored?
I thought the same thing.
Me too, but then I had one, and I was like,
You're like, this is just sweet.
"It's
Just
sugar,
sweet
bro."
bread.
It's different than like a concha, which is like a Mexican bread.
Mm.
Oh yeah. They look similar though.
Mhm.
It's got the
It's like-
scoring on it.
I think the Mexican bread is more flaky, while this one's more like airy.
Yeah, it's more spongy, right?
As
Mhm,
many Japanese pastries are very fluffy.
mhm, mhm.
Mm.
But I've been okay. A lot of schooling and studying, which is slowing down Slope Club projects. So blame the schooling that I am undergoing right now for a delay in Slope Club projects. But
Just come and do our test for us.
yeah, man. But I started watching Anata no Ban Desu, the drama with
Ooh.
Nanase.
You
Nishino
finished
Nanase.
it, right?
Oh, there's 2 seasons. I finished the first
Oh,
season.
okay.
She is some
What?
riveting mystery,
Ooh.
but it's done in a very like Japanese drama way, which I missed. I used to watch a lot of Japanese dramas,
Mm.
and there's like some like cheesy, corny parts, but like overall, it's just very like, yeah, so good.
Ooh, okay. I'll have to give it a watch.
Y'all gotta watch this. I don't know. It's like a murder mystery, right? But so far, I have no idea who. Like, I think it's Nanase, dude. She's the last boss.
Ooh.
I bet you she's the one orchestrating all of this.
She's been using her stand this entire time.
Right?
dude.
You just can't see what's
standing in
going
the
on.
background. Yeah.
But like over the last 2 weeks or so, when the drama ended, like the last episodes aired, there's a lot of people on Twitter talking about it. And by a lot of people, I mean all the idols I follow on Twitter. Just talking about Anata no Ban Desu. Like, oh my God, did you see? Oh my God, dude. And, Nanase appeared on a few variety shows to promote like
Oh.
the things towards the end. And the one I watched was when she was on Shabekuri 7. But when she went on, they haven't revealed who her character is. So they're just like, oh, so your character? I don't know, man. You're just gonna have to watch
Just can't
it
say
to
anything
find out.
about it.
But yeah, there are subs floating around.
Ooh.
So
We have less of an excuse to not watch it.
yeah. Anyway, how you guys been?
I just finished watching something too, actually, this last week. It's completely different from what you said, but my friend recommended to me. It's an anime series called Grand Blue on
Oh, is that? Oh, I know which one that is. I read the manga for that.
it's on Amazon Prime. It is the dumbest thing. I love it.
I've heard of it.
It's supposed to be like a diving anime, right? Like they're in college and they're like joining. The main character goes to college. He wants like the typical college life. But then the house he's staying with is like an old family friends or whatever, and it's like where like the college diving club meets, and it's just a bunch of dudes that get drunk and get naked all the time, and it's just like it's like a frat kind of comedy, but in an anime form. It's so good because it's like the second episode, you realize it's like been 3 days and he still hasn't slept in his own room yet because he just gets passed out drunk on the street all the time. Oh, it's so good. I literally binge watched the entire 12 episodes.
Yeah. I watched Anata no Ban desu instead of HINABINGO. Anyway, Josh,
The
how you been?
sacrifice. I've been good. School. I keep on finding myself having to look up on YouTube the math lessons we learned because I feel like my teacher doesn't explain it that well.
Dude, okay, sorry, I was talking on the pre-show, but I did the same thing for chemistry, but go on.
No, that's a lot. It's much more useful, I find, at times.
Yeah, but she explains. I feel like it's the way that she explains it. First, she explains like the rules of like how the concept works, so everyone's just like confused. And she's like, "Here's an example." I'm like, "I sort of get it."
That's
and she's like, "All right, next."
That's kind of how my physics professor does it. She'll explain like the concept and the proof behind it. So at the beginning of the lesson or whatever, it's just like getting blasted with equations and shit, and then we do examples, and that's when I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, like why don't you start with the examples and then explain?
Like, how do I do this? Oh, here, let me show you, and let me show you why that works, right?
Yeah, I was just telling the pre-show. I won't go into the details because it's kind of boring, but my chemistry class, you have to memorize the polyatomic ions. Like, that's not, we don't get quizzed on that, but then like we get tested on things involving it, right? Like, okay, like, I have barium sulfate and I'm going to react it with, sodium chloride, whatever, right? And then so you have to like
it's like your test, Jimmy.
Yeah, dude, it already spilled out of my brain. I finished that test. I don't care anymore. No, anyways, but like, so he was just like, "Oh, you just have to memorize it. That's all you're gonna have to do." I'm like, "What the?" He's like, "Yeah, I would just write flashcards and just memorize the flashcards." I'm like, ugh. But then I go on YouTube and I found a mnemonic device. Ooh, that memorized it in like 5 minutes, dude. I could tell you exactly. Like, what is it? You want? I did it in the show, a pre-show, but you're like, "Oh, you want phosphate? I got you, my guy. You want sulfate? I got you. You want nitrate? I got you."
I had a take-home quiz where we had to balance an equation, not like a chemical equation, right? But since it's like a linear algebra class, we have to use matrices, and I wanted to kill myself.
I haven't touched a matrix in like 8 years, dude.
Balance this using a matrix. I'm like, please kill me. It's like,
well, then if I
a
put
page and
4
a half
of these here,
of like,
now there's
boxes.
8 of these.
Anyway, I don't want to do that ever again, but that's going to be the whole semester.
I feel like the next, like 12 weeks of the show is us just spiraling into madness each week. Dude,
and by the finals, we're just like,
couple, like maybe 2 months or like a month and a half ago, I said like I was quitting caffeine. All of that stopped this past week, dude, because of this stupid exam. But anyways, that's enough school talk. Let's move on to our first segment, shall we?
Yes.
It's gonna be the part of the show where Mr. Box goes through and picks a comment from the last episode, something that speaks to him, something he finds engaging. Thankfully, you guys were very supportive with the last episode. We got a lot of comments. So, Mr. Box, do you have your comment ready?
Yes, I had plenty to choose from, and there was a lot of great ones I wanted to choose. Okay, so this is from Paul Shi.
Thank you, Paul.
Ooh.
And they say, "I'm so happy that there are Sakamichi series fans in North America. I thought nobody knew them here."
Okay, yeah. We're here. We out here,
Join us on Discord.
Down here in sunny California. And then, Keyaki Mama Maris is up in Canada.
Everybody's Keyaki Mama.
I'm sure there are others too.
Yeah, there's others like people in chat. Are from different places around the world and in even the US.
Yeah, I think there's
a lot of the subbers are from different areas of the US.
Yeah. I don't know how long you've been a fan, but I definitely remember that feeling though of like I have nobody to talk about this shit with, dude. And it's really frustrating. So like, I mean, like shilling aside, please, if you guys want people to talk about and just be dumb with about Keyakizaka or Nogizaka or, well, the Sakamichi series group or any idol groups, really. We do have a Discord. It is not just Sakamichi series, but I feel like, that's kind of our big thing. So that's the most dominant thing in that Discord. But yeah, feel free to come by, post pictures or GIFs or just talk.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing about like being in the United States, it's such a large country. There might be like a bunch of us in California, but there's also a bunch of people in New York. So it's like, man, so far apart.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike
because the main ones here are like K-pop and anime people are into.
Yeah.
All right, where's like dead center of North America? Let's plan like
like near Kansas.
Yeah, let's plan a meetup in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, and then we'll have our own Sakamichi festival, dude.
Whenever I watch like the Sakamichi Bandung guys get together, shout out to those dudes.
Oh
like,
yeah, we were just talking about that. Yeah,
jelly. They're all close to each other and shit. I gotta go to like New York to see other idol fans or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, we were just talking about like, oh man, like how their podcast setup. It's really kind of like a mini talk show, They got like one dude at the chair with his computer ready, and then the other two dudes sitting to the side. I'm like, this could be us, but distance.
Distance defeats us. But anyway, yeah, thank you for your comment.
Mm-hmm.
The center of North America is in a town called Center in North Dakota.
Oh shit!
Well, there you go.
So let's plan a meet in North Dakota.
Yeah, just go to Japan.
No, that's what Japan wants us to do.
Anyway, thank you for the comments.
Yeah.
Please leave your comments.
I've been saying someone should make a Facebook group of like even like different like continents, I guess, to make it more vague. Like here's the North America idol fan group or something. Yeah. But we're not going to do it because we're busy with schoolwork and this.
Join us on Discord. Oh.
We're on there because that's with us on our phones.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you for the comment. Let us move on, shall we?
Current events time. But first, the Shilling Corner. This is the segment where we talk about some commercial appearances from our favorite Sakamichi series members, who are just pretty much Nogizaka because they're always in commercials. They get all the good
shit, dude.
I mean, Keyakizaka is in right now. I guess the biggest one Keyakizaka is in is the Aeon card one, and there's like kind of
with a 5% cashback.
Ooh, no, it was like 20, wasn't it?
20%. 20%. It's because for every $5 you get $1 back.
There's like a drama series that's following the 5 members that are part of the campaign, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, you never know. Streaks always end every now and then. Nogizaka might be on the hot CM streak now, but somebody else might get it later. Just like, our boy Ash Ketchum finally won a Pokemon League championship. Let's go.
Ash. After 20 years, 10-year-old Ash Ketchum has finally won the league. Wait, what?
But speaking of Pokemon, we got a little Pokemon Go CM or more promotional material with Nogizaka46. Right. Last time we kind of got to see the little like other clips of was it the other members at the beach. This time we have Ash and was this Endo?
Yeah. So last time it was who was that? Yamashita and Yoda. And Endo. She was in that too, right?
Was she?
Anyway, there were 3 of them. This time it's just Asuka and Endo. And it's a whole 20-minute thing of them exploring the seaside beach, town area, whatever.
Nogizaka46 presents Let's Play Pokemon Go.
Yeah, it's very similar to the mouse computer one that we watched last week, where it's just really long.
Yeah.
They're showing off the features of the app and the game with the AR stuff. You can take pictures, and it's generally a cute, like, could be a Nogichuu episode. I don't know. It's like, they're like next to an ox and shit. It's that's how Pokemon Go is now, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't play it
you can
anymore.
See Asuka's dude is this jacked, handsome guy with a Pikachu hat.
Yeah.
Sakura's playing a cute girl. You get to know what kind of person are you. I'm the guy that plays video games where I can make my own character. I'm like, I'm gonna be a hot chick.
Oh, of course.
No, you don't have to stare at a guy the whole time.
Yeah, so I see I see Asuka's the same way, you know? She's like, I want to be this hot dude.
Word. So go download Pokemon Go. I don't play it. So
yeah, me neither.
Good luck to you out there. May you also win the league like Ash after 20 years.
And catch them all.
But you know, after all that walking around, you're gonna need something to fuel yourself up. You know, get some energy back in the system. And there's nothing more convenient and delicious as CupStar.
Oh yeah.
Brought to you by Sapporo Ichiban, dude.
Yep.
And now when you buy CupStar, you can get a chance to win tickets to see Nogizaka.
Oh,
I'm gonna go right now.
A concert that they will have next year in the spring. You'll have chances to win it if you buy CupStar. And so
yeah, I think they got like four. They're gonna what is it? Draw 400 names or something like that.
Lucky people will get a chance.
Yeah.
Is like submit code, or is it like you're a winner?
I think it's a barcode and then you'll scan it.
So when you buy the noodles, there's a barcode on top of the lid that you scan, and then you like send it in and stuff. And then
you just go through Don Quixote, just scan all of them as you're walking by.
Yeah, right. Like I wonder how they are gonna prevent any of like cheating. So
just a security guy in front of it.
Yeah.
Hey, don't scan it. Put your phone away.
Right?
It seems like you need 4 of the physical ones, right? So you buy 4,
mail it in,
and you like cut it, and then you like glue it to the thing that's like the PDF of the actual like thing you have to send in, and then you send it in.
Does it say Japan only anywhere?
I don't know, man. How are you gonna get the CupStar in the US, Josh?
Time to go to my local Japanese market, dude.
Are you that dedicated?
I go to Little Tokyo.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, so
I think you might be able to find CupStar in some Japanese markets. I don't know.
Yeah, you probably have to.
See, what if I win? You see?
Yeah, like Marukai or Nichiya or something.
Yeah. So good luck to you if you're gonna do that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you, CupStar. All right, that's it for the Shilling Corner. We're moving on to the current events. What's going on in Sakamichi series land?
I have no idea.
Well, I haven't seen anything new from Yoshimotozaka. I mean, their individual members are probably doing stuff, doing lots of stuff. I think one of the episodes on the Yoshimotozaka show, what's her name? Anon, the one with the pink hair. Like her dance crew won #1, like first place at a dance competition. Can't say that about all the other Sakamichi series groups.
They be hustling.
They hustling. Anyway, the Kenshusei have been revealed. We talked about it last week. That they have a website, sakamichi-kenshusei.com, if you want to see who the members are and stuff. But they have also opened a Twitter. Ooh, and they're slowly introducing the members. And so we have what's Happy Slope. I don't know how to say that in Japanese, but she's the girl who looks like what's her name? Morita, right? They've been releasing little.
She has the most retweets, right?
Yeah, they have they have little intro videos similar to that of 4th gen Nogi and 2nd gen Keyaki, right? When they did these little videos, little profiles and stuff. And so far, they revealed 5, or they have the videos for first 5. So now if you go back to the website, you can just go there and watch the video at the website.
Michael, I'm a little bit sad because I feel like Kosaka looks just slightly less like Morita, like less than Hikaru than in video form.
Picture. It's just.
But I still want her in the group though. She's cute. Just that photo was so good. It's like there's another one, boys.
It's just that picture. And the video is not so much. but it's cool. It's really more personality and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I initially picked Hono for second gen Keyaki because of her video. And I'm sticking with it, man. Ain't no one gonna change my second gen Keyaki pick.
So I wonder how long they're gonna stay in Kenshusei before they actually do something. Because it feels really weird to promote a Kenshusei this much, right?
But yeah, we'll see, man. They're probably gonna do a like Omote Nashikai or whatever.
Yeah, they
right?
have to at this
like
point.
all the other generations, and then they're gonna get so popular that they're just gonna make them a whole new group.
We're gonna throw it back. Welcome, Nogizaka46.
That's when the show ends.
Yeah,
we
started
started
my
this,
resignation, dude. It's over.
We started this podcast when there was only 2 groups to cover. Now there's 5.
See, at least Yoshimoto-zaka is kind to us, and they only do things, every few months, so we don't have to talk about them every week. But but and Keyakizaka to some extent, they didn't do shit for a while. But now they're ramping up activities. We'll see. Keep at it with the Kenshusei, and maybe they'll be put into other groups. Who knows? Anyway, let's keep going. Hinatazaka stuff now, which I think the majority of the episode will be about. But Iguchi Mao, last week we said she took it upon herself to step back from Hinatazaka activities because of the photograph that was taken of her with a man's who apparently, this wasn't really like confirmed, but the man's she had was Morisaki Win. Oh man.
Ooh,
half Japanese, half Burmese
Iguchi,
hunk. Man, I can't even be mad at that, dude.
Right. It's like, all right.
Where's that post, man?
Have you seen this boy's smolder? I don't blame her, dude.
This dude this guy was in Ready Player One, dude. I watched that movie. He played Daito, the Japanese bro of the group. He's pretty handsome. So
yeah, dude. Like my question is still like, how did a Iguchi Mao land that, dude? Proud of you, girl. Let's go,
dude. See, that should be commended, man. Like, damn, look at that charm by Iguchi.
She was just hiding it. She was hiding her potential.
Yeah, dude. You think she's just tone deaf goofball of a member? No, maybe she's like, hey, boy.
We're like right after recording, she's like, and then right after.
Then like the switch. Don't talk to me, you plebs.
Yeah.
It is time for me to link up with my mans.
A Hollywood star.
Get away, Nibu.
Anyway.
Where are you going?
She will be back in November. This makes me so like she's not gonna participate in the single release. I don't know, but there's an announcement on the website when they were gonna start the handshake events, and so there's a little like footnote down here, or like, oh, Iguchi Mao will be back with the handshake events, which begin November 24th. So
I mean, I'm glad, because usually you would expect like it's the handshake events that they don't do, right? Like. Like, maybe I don't want to see nobody.
I guess the good thing is it happened in between single releases and promotions, right? So that by the time November comes, hopefully everything will have been, it'll be pretty chill.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's pretty chill already. Like people are
yeah.
Whatever, I don't care.
I haven't seen much backlash,
Yeah.
Like,
You should this should be commended. Like, oh, you go, girl. But yeah, we'll see.
Like, do you remember way back when Justin Bieber was on M-Stay and he was like hitting on like 48 group? Yeah, Takamina and stuff like that? Like, okay, I'm not a huge Bieber fan, right? But if one of them hooked up with the Beebs, I've been like, damn, get it. That is a big step up.
I thought that was hilarious. He was like hella jamming to Kuchibiri ni be my baby.
That's what it was.
That's what I'm saying. The way he was dancing to it, I was like, nobody dances to idol shit like that.
He was like standing up and shit, like clapping.
Like everyone's sitting down, just just being polite, listening to the song. He's just like,
like damn, this dude really likes Takamichi.
This dude's so thirsty, dude.
Oh man, yeah, right. Can you imagine all the YouTube videos? Who is Minami Takahashi? who is Bieber's new girl?
Why is she so short?
But anyway, we got some more Hinatazaka stuff to look at. Last week when we were checking out details for the single, there was nothing really. There was a track list, but no covers or any promo visuals. But this week, we got it. We actually got it last week, but it was
right as the show was ending, and I was like, "No, guys, it is late."
So let's take a look at it now. Look at me now.
Ooh,
so
this is hideous.
The main image, promo image, they got these like yellow shirts with the skirt overall thingies that's like brown, and it's weird. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's pretty Sakamichi series looking. It's just I don't know if people are digging this color palette with the mustard.
I think the mustard would have been fine if it was like another color that like complemented it better, right?
Maybe like a bluer.
Like in the photo,
yeah, I was thinking like a navy.
No, just
like just in general as an outfit, right? Like as a photo,
brown.
I think it's fine because you get the light blue in the bottom. But I mean, as far as an outfit, it's two earth tones. You know what I mean?
Maybe if it was like a bluer shade on the skirt.
Yeah.
Maybe even a navy.
That's it. Well, that's what I was thinking.
Perhaps.
Yeah, dude. Like, color wheels exist for a reason. Sakamichi series. You've been pretty good with them up until now.
Oh, it makes me think like they look like firefighters.
What?
That like fight forest fires, because they wear like yellowish and shit.
Yeah.
Or like park rangers and shit like that.
I can see that.
They just feel very condimenty to me.
They should have just had red skirts, man. Mustard and ketchup. Let's go.
I was like, ooh, I want to toss these girls in some hot dogs,
Yeah. But let's look at the covers.
Yeah.
So type A, we have the front three wearing green.
So she looks like she has something in her shoe and she can't get it out and she wants to go home because she's tired.
Ugh. Why are we out here? And then type B, the girls here are wearing red and the flowers are more like peach color.
Yeah.
Type C, we got all the white with the kind of maroon flowers. And then regular type, everybody else in blue with red flowers.
It's weird that these flowers are just growing out of this dry land.
Yeah.
It's almost like someone put them there.
No, that can't be possible. Plants, you can't place plants like that.
They look like that. The music video from the last single with who was it? With the Kamimura and Katoshi and Miho Watanabe.
Yeah.
It looks like the place that Katoshi was in. The cliff.
I can see that. Yeah.
Right?
I feel like the flower arrangement works for all of them except for type like the regular version, because that shot's too wide, and then so you kind of lose the dramatic impact of having a few, and now it just feels like you could really use some more in there, Yeah. Whereas like some of the tighter shots, it's obvious that they want it to just be a few kind of spread out like that, right?
I see what you're saying. I think the one thing that's weird is like their name, Hinatazaka46, is kind of like randomly put in places where it would fit. Right.
Zaka.
So
Yeah,
like in
yeah.
type A, Hinatazaka and the 46 are like,
Just avoiding like Kyonko's head.
but then if you look at type C, it's Hinatazaka and then Higashimura 46. That's so weird.
Yeah.
I don't mind the
that's-
placement of the title. The title's fine though. Like it's just tucked in the corner.
Mhm.
But
I feel like this
Kinda
is a
weird.
result of like shooting the photo without thinking about the cover.
Mhm. Though
Yeah,
I don't know,
it's like I feel like it's like different people, right? The photographer just goes out there, do a shoot,
yeah, and then
send it to the designer guy. He's like, oh, what the
But I mean, he
What do I
should
do
know
with
it's for
this?
like an album cover, right?
Yeah, you generally, if you're shooting for an album cover, you should know
Yeah.
that, like, okay, where would I want to put the text if I was?
Mhm.
Which I guess he probably
Yeah.
did leave. Like, there's probably a fair amount of headroom on some of these that maybe they got cropped in
Mhm.
or something.
Oh,
for all
yeah.
we know.
Yeah, maybe he shot wider, right?
Yeah,
But I don't know.
I
I
don't like-
personally,
okay.
sorry, would have gone for like a more like calligraphy or cursive, like Hinatazaka 46,
Hmm.
like their name instead of this like weird stencil look.
yeah.
Mhm. And that would
Especially
match more with like,
for
the music video too, right?
Yeah,
Like
since the
cursive,
main A side is
more
very
fancy,
like
yeah.
yeah.
elegant.
I was gonna say, like, especially like on the regular type and some of the lighter one, like type like A and the regular type where the sky is kind of light.
Mhm.
It's like you kind of have to like squint.
Like the Hinata
You know?
kind of.
Yeah. Whereas like, it's kind of important to be able to quickly read the text, right? Because if you're seeing a
Mhm.
CD from a distance, like if I have to squint and I'm looking at it on a monitor, like right in my face, it's not.
I do like the colors though, like how they have different colored dresses. It really
Yeah.
comes out, you know.
I think type B is my favorite because of like the contrast from the red and the blues
Mm.
from the sky, and I think like the flowers and stuff is nice.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I like type C, but I kind of wish there was a little bit more going on than brown and
Yeah,
white.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Type C is all cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I agree with Jimmy. Type B is my favorite. There's the dirt kind of splits the canvas, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Josh,
Yeah, I think I think I agree. I like B even though Ayaka's dress is covering the flower. I think I like that one more than type C, which would have been my favorite if the background wasn't as distracting.
yeah,
I feel like with all of these details, like the flowers, plus all the little cliffs, plus the details like in the white dress, which you're concentrating on to like stand out from there, then I feel like it all kind of like just like accumulates and like is a little bit too distracting.
yeah.
And
I feel like
type D feels a little like I don't
type
know, like,
C is the outlier because
yeah.
it's the only one that doesn't have the sky or the
Mhm.
ocean.
and
And
then
the Hinatazaka like placement is weird to me.
mhm.
Hinatazaka May 46.
Yeah. So
The
Josh,
regular
which
edition.
one?
Regular edition's like
Which one is the
just
worst?
like, the worst.
Or
Yeah, which one are we banishing to the Shadow
Yeah.
Realm?
Probably D. I mean, probably regular
Regular?
edition. Yeah.
Mm.
Too many
So I feel like
girls.
it's kind of plain.
They're all staring at me like, okay,
I feel like it's a college student who had an idea and
This
did it, and
is,
this is what happened.
this is like one of those
They
weird
couldn't
movies.
like expend the budget for more flowers.
So they just like
Yeah.
limited it to this, but they have enough friends though.
Mm.
Hey, go stand there and look at the camera all weird.
Yeah,
man.
I need
This is
you
like
guys
this is
all
like
to
one of
show
those
up
popular
with-
chicks who
with
like
blue-
takes a photo class but has really good ideas but doesn't know how to execute them.
Everyone wear blue dresses, okay? I wanted this shade of blue.
hmm
Okay, there we go. So those are the covers. We took a look at the track list last week. But they did release a music video for Honto no Jikan, the main coupling track
Ooh.
of the single. So let's check out the music video.
Oh,
Do you guys watch this yet?
I did. I guess we can just talk about it, huh?
I don't remember.
Yeah, this one fortunately came out a while ago, so we had some time.
Yeah. So Honto no Jikan is they're wearing
Oh, I did.
quite a bit of yellow.
Mhm.
It's to me it sounds more of like a Hashiri das Shunkan song,
Yeah. I get that.
you know?
I get that vibe a lot from this. I feel like I like the music video and the song as like separate works, not so much together.
The video also reminds me of the stuff they did during the Hashiri das Shunkan era, where they're like at a location, and then they're just like, you know, dramatically placed. And shots of at those locations, and then there's a choreography shot, right? Just like what's that one? I'm thinking of, but I can't remember the name. Damn it! They had like green on the outfit. I don't remember. And there's like a shot at the auditorium. Oh well, it's gone.
I was gonna say it kind of reminds me a bit of like Happy Aura. But instead of like now it's like instead of like just overall desaturated, it's like the what is it? The it's just like selective color, right?
It looks pretty neutral most of the time. I'm not digging the outfits. Like, you know, there's like the alternate version, or like half of them are wearing like this yellow and with the white pattern, and the other half is also wearing yellow
with like a mustard. Right?
But but there's like an outline on the pattern, and it's like this really weird, like doesn't match look.
Yeah. Like it's too close but too different, right?
Yeah, it looks weird when they're together.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Like, why don't they just pick another color? Why does it have to be?
It looks like half of them bought it from one store and the other half bought it from a different store. And
it looks like
the same dresses.
Okay, like obviously we know that because it's like Sony, they have the budget, and this was like a choice. But it looks like what is it that they wanted to all wear the same thing, but they couldn't, and so this was the closest they can get. Is what it feels like.
Did they like run out of fabric?
Yeah. Like, we got this other print that kind of looks the same. Okay, I guess we'll just make that. You know, it's like that's what it looks like. You know.
Yeah, like if they would have just like inverted it, I don't, or like, you know, make the white yellow and the yellow white, maybe. Right.
Yeah, I can see that.
Right, it's different enough to where it's like, oh, okay, it's supposed to be the same.
Maybe they try that because it's like
flip.
the other one's inverted. Like the yellow is where the white is. So maybe they tried that and they're like, that doesn't look that good. So they just went with that.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I can guess.
That's the thing I like the least about this music video, their outfits.
There's two things I don't like about this music video, or three. Now that I saw it,
and not too much warp stabilizer.
No, it's when they mess up on warp stabilizers when I call it out.
What is the thing you don't like?
One of them is the Scooby-Doo sequences. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Like when someone runs in one way and then comes out the other.
And running the other way.
How about that Brady Bunch though? Brady Bunch.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, there's like a Brady Bunch sequence, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like. Okay.
No, that's all I was gonna say about it.
Oh, okay.
Like there's the shots when they're in like that little like star room or whatever. I like those because the contrast is nice there.
I was gonna say I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that on its own, but then I'm saying like it because like everything else is really not contrasty. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I wish the rest of the video had a little bit more saturation, a little bit more contrast.
Like I like the shot, the Scooby-Doo shot because of the red on top, and it brings like more interest into the eyes as opposed to like the yellow and the blue. But it's just the Scooby-Doo-ness of it that I don't like.
Okay. Josh, it's time to add sound effects from Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo-Doo.
You like when they're running and it's like.
I just feel like the song.
Project.
That's your edit for tonight, Josh.
The song and choreography is so fun, and then the music video just is like on the other end is trying to be all cinematic artsy. You know, where I wish they went with a little bit more of a fun, cute music video to kind of match the song and choreography. Like, why are you doing this like hazy filter when the choreography is like literally just like, you know, like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Also, those fake weaves, I don't like them.
Oh, yeah. Seemingly random, but I guess it's for transitional shots, but whatever.
Yeah.
You know who released a good music video? Empire. But that's a whole different subject.
What?
Welcome to the Whack podcast. Oh. Yo, that Empire music video is dope, though.
I know, right?
But anyway, we're talking about why didn't Hinatazaka play with fire?
Right?
Empire was jumping through like fire hoops and shit.
Uh-huh.
Come on, Hinatazaka.
Step of your game. You got the budget.
Anyway, it looks okay to me. It sounds okay to me. It's not like their best, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So,
I agree. It's we're being a little hypercritical again.
I mean, that's why we have this podcast.
That's my standard.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's just like, you know, we've got to have something to talk about. It's like certainly not bad. It's certainly not offensive by any means, but these are just things I wish that, or things I would have done differently, right?
So yeah,
give it some color, please. Why are we afraid of color?
That's the Honto no Jikan music video. Their new single "Konna ni Suki ni Nachate Ino" comes out October 2nd. Right around the corner, very close.
Right, it's like less than 3 weeks.
So we should be seeing more music videos coming this week. I kind of want to see the Hana-chan's music video so that Party P can come out and spit hot fire.
I know, right? Waiting for that rap.
Let's go.
Shake it.
Yeah. All right, so Kamimura Hinano's solo song. There's the music video for it that they released. Skinny. Kichiban suki dato mina ni ite ita shousetsu no taitoro o omoi dasenai. That's feels like it's a meta title where it's like
Yeah, no. It's like one of those anime or like light novels that start getting longer titles and stuff, you know.
Yeah, so you know, is that her first solo song?
I think so. Right?
So.
Yeah.
You know,
I'd say so.
Recently I think she's been coming out with thanks for the sub.
Thanks for the sub.
Recently, she's been getting more, not screen time, but like her personality's coming out more, at least in the TV shows that I watch. And she's like, it's either she's very interesting or no, she's just weird. But it's fine. It's cool. There's a bunch of weirdos in Sakamichi series.
Yeah.
So, the music video and the song does not reflect that at all.
Oh, yeah, not at all.
Yeah. Like when we were watching it for the live show, I think Josh and I just both went, whoa, at the same time when the song started. Like when the singing comes in, because we're like, I was like expecting like, to be honest, I was expecting like a Neru single.
Yeah.
Sorry, like a Neru solo song, right? Like that kind of vibe, cutesy, a little weird,
even
a little
like
quirky.
mid-tempo maybe. I was like bracing for the worst right there. Like, here comes a ballad. Oh, you know.
And then we get like kind of like a little EDM kind of inspired track, right? Hinano does not sing the way I kind of expected. I was expecting like a very cutesy, idly voice, but we got like something a little bit in her lower register. You can tell, I don't know, she's a little bit off here and there, but it's fine. I think she's experimenting with that sound, right?
It's pretty normal, I think, you know, for solo song. It's on par with most solo tracks that we've gotten from other Sakamichi series members. I think the music carries it farther than her singing does. I think the instrumentation is very good. Yeah,
it's a very well produced track. We're saying it's like, and we don't mean this in a bad way. It's a very safe song, right? They don't try to do anything like too crazy or out there production wise. Video just has like some very solid concepts and ideas, and it just goes with that.
Yeah, there's a lot of danceable parts in the song, which I think is good.
We really like the bridge part. Not like musically, and also in the video, you get like the what is it, like all those match cuts and stuff like that.
Yeah, when she's dancing, it's cool. Yeah, I think overall it's pretty nice.
I listened to the song again.
I really like the end because I like when songs have codas, which is like what is that? It's like a solid end to it.
Yeah, like a definitive ending to the song, right?
And this song, like the rhythm changes too at the end, which is very nice. It really caps off the song fairly well.
Yeah.
So
yeah, most songs kind of, and not that's bad. It's just the standard is that it'll just chorus into like last chorus and then instrumental fade out, right? But there's like gives us definitely this is the ending of the song, you know?
It's like, ooh, okay. So like to me, that's at least one more part of the song to look forward to that's not repeated.
Yeah.
And it keeps it interesting to me. So
yeah.
Yeah,
it was definitely really good. So I'm looking forward to more from Hinano. Actually, I don't know. I know it might be kind of unfair because she's like the only third gen member, but I would like some more third gen coupling tracks. You know, I think they definitely are onto something here. I hope it gets explored a little bit more.
That's really the advantage of having like one member generation, right? Like she doesn't have to share it with anybody else, so it's like just her. I mean, we kind of saw that with Neru, right? Neru was kind of her own generation, technically.
Yeah.
So she got a bunch of solo stuff.
Kind of the thing with large idol groups is that like you don't really get to like really, I don't know, like we don't get to pick apart their voices like we do with this, right? Like you know, every now and then you're like, oh, really, like I can hear her in this solo line and things like that, but that's the most you really get. Whereas now you're like, oh, okay, Hinano is trying to explore her bottom register a little bit more and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just cool. Usually, like solo generation members have a lot of like pressure put on them, right? Because they're the only member, so they're like the center. Like they make them the center or some shit like that. But Hinano is just like chilling, like I'm in the back row and shit, whatever. You know, because when I look at a single member generation, I think of someone like Goto Maki, right, from Morning Musume. She was only in Morning Musume for like 3 years, but there was like a big impact that she made because she kind of broke a lot of their like conventions, you know. So that's like usually what I think of when I see, oh, what, only pick one girl, she must be really good. But this isn't the case, right? They're not putting Hinano like she's not the like center of Hinatazaka. Hinano's just chilling. So it's cool, man. That's like the best part.
Yeah, dude.
I'm always in senbats, but I'm like the pressure is not all on me and shit. So anyway, that was cool. Looking forward to more music videos. Where's that Hannah Chan's, man? That's what I'm looking forward to. Pari P rapping.
Rap single. Let's go.
Yep. Anyway, let's move on to some Keyakizaka stuff. Last week we talked about how Oda Nana was caught in a dating scandal.
Ooh,
this week
baby.
she won't be at Tokyo Dome.
Oh no!
Coincidence? Coincidence? Yeah, there was just an announcement, but
yeah, they didn't give any reason, which kind of, you know, now fans are definitely going to give it their reason. You know what I mean?
And if not, makes people assume for sure.
Yeah,
which I think is not the best move. That they they should have kept her in there to be like, fuck you, tabloids. We don't care.
I feel like none of the fans care, so why do they? Right.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about last week where we were more concerned about how she's gonna take it, knowing Oda Nana from Keyakitte Kakenai, where she would just like kind of take it all home and just you know, not, you know, talk to anyone else about it kind of thing. But who knows? She probably has a lot of support. But
Yeah.
who knows what
but
kind of
if
like,
she personally needs that time, then that's cool with me, right? Like,
yeah. I hope it's
if she
because
was-
of that instead of management
Yeah.
be like, you bitch, you broke the rules.
Mm.
It's time for you to go.
Well, technically, it isn't a rule, right? Technically.
It is, but I mean, like,
But, yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think it's
were
only a rule because
made to be broken.
of the reaction that it would receive
Mhm.
from like the
Mhm.
outside, right? If
Mhm.
no one cared about it, then it wouldn't be a rule at all.
hmm
But yeah, hopefully she'll be back and not graduate. I really like Oda Nana. She almost became my Keyaki Oshi.
So yeah, she was in the running for a while, right? It was
Mhm.
her, Mon, Arisa. Who else?
Habu
Was
and
it those three?
Sugai.
Habu. Oh yeah.
But in the end, there could only be one.
And boy chose the hot one.
yes, I did. We'll see Oda Nana in the future, hopefully. But speaking of Tokyo Dome, which is like tomorrow or
Oh geez,
Tonight,
already,
huh?
huh?
I
No, it's
think.
tonight, right?
Tonight. The
yeah.
first day
Yeah.
is tonight in Japan.
Uh-huh.
They have the goods as usual.
Ooh,
They
baby.
already released the arena tour goods, which we looked at. The Sharingan and shit like that. But for Tokyo Dome, they released a new set of goods, and they're pretty steezy looking to me.
Yeah, dude.
Damn, there's the T that says "Be yourself."
Be yourself, except Oda Nana. Don't be yourself.
That's a very like I don't know. The first thing I thought
Don't
it was
do
like
that.
Casey Neistat and shit. Be yourself.
Yeah,
Mm.
with the cursive font,
Yeah, like eccentric. That's a very
Yeah.
be yourself type of song. They got black and white tee, but in the back it says Keyakizaka46.
I really like the design on the back.
And then
like with
their
the-
names.
Yeah, the Zelkova tree in like that
Mhm.
tie-dye-ish color print, dude. That's
That's
it's
pretty,
pretty
cool.
slick, dude. Yeah.
It doesn't look like it from a far angle. It
It
just
looks like a color splash.
kind of
right?
like but if
Mm.
upon closer inspection,
Yeah,
it's a
'cause you see,
tree.
like, the individual
Mhm.
leaves.
It has everyone's
Ooh.
names. Justified. Ooh. That's
Ooh,
That's right.
Boy's favorite alignment. Dude.
everything has to be nice and square. Let's go.
Dude, I typed out like an outline for us to send to any of the guests that we have on the podcast or in interviews, just to help them with the technical side of thing. I sent it to Boy and Josh, and the first thing Boy says, "Yo, can you justify alignment?" Like,
Because it was left aligned, dude. See, the right side is all like you need like the very nice edges. Bruh. Anyway, let's take a look at more stuff they have. They have the long tee with the sleeve print.
Yeah.
Got the nice like, right or left pocket like the design on the breast. I can't see what that says.
Who's going? Someone proxy us some shit, dude.
There's also the hoodie.
Ooh.
That's like the silhouettes,
What does it say inside?
and it says
Oh,
in
it's-
Tokyo Dome.
Mhm.
Is it the members?
Yeah, it's the silhouette of the members inside,
Oh.
and then
Is Oda Nana
in
on there?
Tokyo Dome. Why are you bullying Oda Nana, Josh? What is wrong with
Because
you?
they're bullying her.
No bully, Josh.
We don't even know that, dude. Maybe she's the one who wanted to break, Josh. Jesus.
They also have
Maybe
the
she's
dad
like,
hat.
I need some time with my mans, dude. We need to talk about this.
Yeah, they have the dad
What
hat.
I want is the watch, dude.
I was getting there. The tote
Oh,
bag.
I'm sorry.
We go in order.
And okay, I'm just gonna go to the watch. All right, because Jimmy already. So they have
My
two
bad,
different
dude.
versions. It's a diver style watch, which has the rotating bezel.
Classic.
They have the like all black,
Mhm.
and then we have the green accented one. Very nice.
That's my pick.
We got
personally.
a steel case, has their logo in the back.
Oh.
Very nice. Of course, the 4 and the 6 is there. Everything else is just like ticks.
That's a
And
nice
their,
touch.
and their
Uh-huh.
logo is
Mhm.
at the 12 o'clock. My favorite part of the watch is the purple tip on the second
Mhm.
hand.
a
Look at
little homage.
Little nice detail, My
Mhm.
least favorite part is their motto on the dial.
Ooh, I was gonna say the same
Humility, a kindness.
I feel like if they use like a more, I don't know, like minimalist font, it would have been
like
okay.
like a cursive font that would work.
Or yeah, like a cursive font, something a little bit more fancy.
Maybe in Japanese, like kanji
Yeah.
would work.
But I feel like the font choice is a little too
yeah.
It was a little too immature for an overall pretty like mature looking design.
Yeah. See, I have a watch that's from a Chinese company, and then the bottom has like Chinese character. No, you can't see that, but and it looks cool, man, because it's like this 4 kanji and shit. We could have done that with the Keyaki watch. That would have been.
See, I usually just get like cheap Chinese fashion watches, right? Or Timexes. So that's why
can never go wrong with Timex.
I have both of those.
Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, you know how many compliments I've gotten on both? Because people, the average Joe isn't going to be like, yeah.
Oh, is that this watch?
Yeah.
Like, watch people only buy watches because they appreciate the like engineering behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
You get these like microscopic pieces. And there's like hundreds of pieces that like
is that a Grand Seiko, my guy?
Together and stuff like that, which is what I like. I mean, I'm kind of into watches, but not as much as I used to be. But this is cool though. This is probably like the highest quality looking idol watch that I've seen, at least.
Yeah. I remember SKE48 did a collaboration with Timex way back when.
Those were just like Timex weekenders though, that you can buy
exactly.
for $20 at Target.
I think this is the same watch as this, just with a different face on it.
Yeah, a lot of diver watches look the same.
No, but I think this is like.
Is that like the same? What is that? Casio? It looks like a Casio.
No, it's a Chinese one.
Okay, that's probably it. I mean.
Except I just have like the metal straps on it.
Well, it's a Rennie Co Limited. I don't know what that is, but hey, if you want
it has a 20, 40, 50 on it too.
Yeah, most.
Well, that's most.
Oh, is that the standard?
That's just the dial.
Diver watch.
So like when you go diving, you don't want to die, so you set the dial to how much like you should be down there. And
because it should spin and move, right? So then you can point the arrow to like, I can be down for like, I don't know,
30 minutes. So you set it to the 6, right? But it should only move in one direction, like the bezel, right? Because if it moves in the other direction, then you're like, oh shit, I don't know where I started. I guess I'll die, But it looks pretty cool, man. I'd buy it. It's
Keyakizaka always has like really nice merch.
It's 1 man yen. So go can someone want to proxy that shit for us? Amongst other things, there's this cool like emblem pin set that's pretty dope looking.
Ooh.
It's like their little emblems.
Ooh, I'd like that.
Are they patches? Really, all the pins, right?
They're pins,
they're pins. That's cool, man.
Yeah,
this is the
coat of arms aesthetics.
Which one is the scout regiment that has to go fight titans, dude?
The red one's the special team where it's like they're like crazy. And like they're the ones that kill titans like super fast.
I can see that. Yeah.
Where's the garrison? Where's the military police?
The bottom middle one, that's like the official one that like might be corrupt, dude, for all we know.
Anyway, those are the Tokyo Dome goods that Keyakizaka will have. They're pretty cool. I mean, they always have cool goods. I don't know, man. Getting the right people to design, because like any of these, I mean, the tees and stuff, they're pretty like streetwear inspired, right? Obviously, especially the ones with the print on the sleeve. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It looks like a normal like tee you just buy at a store.
Yeah, like the average person isn't gonna like. Some little girls and shit, dude.
What are you into, man? What? Anyway, that's it. That's the Keyaki stuff. Nogizaka46 now. There's only one thing. Oh, we talked about him already in the Shilling Corner, but Nogi is adding more members to their Shanghai concert at the end of October. October 25th. 25th and 26th. Yeah. So they were already sending like 20 members out there.
Mm-hmm.
But they have announced that Yamazaki Rena and the 3 4th-gen girls, Kaki, Endo Sakura, and Tsutsui Ayame, will also be at the Shanghai show, bringing the total to 24 girls, if I did my math correctly.
Yes.
They will all be performing at the Mercedes-Benz Arena October 25th and 26th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, right? Yamazaki Rena went to Shanghai the first time, right?
Yeah, and she was studying Mandarin.
And we were like, oh, yeah, that makes sense because she's the one who's studying whatever they speak.
One of the Chinese languages.
Yeah, Mandarin, I don't know. But now she is now going, so that's cool.
Or was it Cantonese? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know which language is which in what area, so pardon me in my lack of language knowledge.
How uncultured of you, dude.
Yeah, my B. So we will see. Maybe they'll stream it or something. I don't know.
They streamed it last year, right?
Did they?
Or they like?
So. They did
There's
something
like video
last year
of it.
where we were able to see a few things. Maybe like Bilibili will do stuff because they always they've been doing stuff with Bilibili now, right? So we'll check that out. Okay, that does it for the current events. But the show's not over. We got to move on to the variety TV show roundup. This is the segment where we talk about weekly TV shows of Sakamichi series groups, plus a few, that are interesting maybe that they show up in. Not this week, though.
I had an exam today, which I spent the last few days studying for.
Yep.
So I only watched Keyakitte Kakenai and Nogichu.
Not the ones I was hoping.
Sorry.
Because I didn't watch all the shows this week, to be honest. One's going to get skipped.
The Aimashou, so.
Ooh, but you watched the last show that we covered.
Yes. I watched HINABINGO, yes.
Oh, okay, we
I didn't. Anyway, let's get on to it.
Yeah.
Hinatazaka de Aimashou is the first one. It's Wakabayashi's birthday, so they throw him a party, kind of. They're like chilling. It's instead of sitting on the, their usual setup, they're just like lounging. There's like the couch. A few of them are sitting on the floor. Hinano is on a bike for some reason. I don't know. She's just weird. Anyway, Wakabayashi comes in and he's like, what is going on? It's like, oh, hey, it's your birthday. Look at all the food. We made this spread for you. And they made like cake and like sushi and stuff. And he eats it, but it's kind of meh. So they keep going with the shit. That was very fast. Just keep going. So there was that one, was it the previous episode where they like said like words all sexy, or they tried to, and they like wore like they did cosplay or whatever. And Wakabayashi enjoyed that very much. He's like, oh, yo, I could like watch this shit all day. And they're like, oh, since you enjoyed that so much, we're going to bring it back. Let's bring it back.
Happy birthday, my guy.
So they split into 2 teams. There's the Katoshi team and the Manamo team. They each took turns saying stuff. I forgot what the Katoshi team word is, but the Manamo team is appa, Kasuga's. They're trying to say appa all sexy and shit. I don't know. It was more funny, obviously, than it was sexy. It's funny because like there were 4 from each team, and like Hinano was in the Katoshi team, and so they were doing their thing, and they're like, man, they leveled up their game. That was pretty good. Hinano was like, I knew that this day would come. I prepared for this, so I practiced it. And they're like, oh, word. So they're like, yo, those are pretty funny, man. You should make like a unit and make like a CD. And it would have like, they edited like a CD cover of all of them, like doing the when they were saying the word. And it's all like each member. Anyway, Wakabayashi decides the winner and he's like, Team Katoshi, 100 points. Team Amanamo, 101. They're like, what? And they're like, yo, what, why? Like, what was the 1 point? It's like, well, you know, freaking Kosaka now and Otake was in the Manamo team. They're like,
don't fault you, my guy.
And freaking like Katoshi and Kumi, they take a fork and they're like, I'm about to stab you. They're like, all right, Kasuga, why don't you try since that was your gag, you know? Appa. Kasuga trying to do it all sexy. Appa. And everyone's just like, Kasuga's like, oh, please, man, can you give me a break, man? And then the last part, they made presents for him. So he gets to choose one. He's like looking through. And Kumi's like, hey, I made you a shirt. Look, it has my face on it. It's just your face printed on the shirt.
Is it the face?
No, but he's like, and she's like, look on the inside of the shirt. And it is the face that Katoshi.
Oh.
Just like, so when, like, when you take your shirt off, it's like your face.
Oh, okay.
He like puts it over his head.
Lift it up? Yeah.
And he like starts like walking like Kumi or whatever. Ushio's present is like this wooden frog. And she's like, oh, if you take the stick and run it over the top of the frog, it makes frog noises. And he does it.
Okay.
And it makes like, it's supposed to be like a relaxing, just like run it over the top. Like, yo, where'd you get this? Like, oh man, I got it from Indonesia, man. It's, yeah, you know, because I used to live there and shit. And he keeps playing with it because it's funny. There's an office chair that Higashimura is going to give him. She's like, yeah, I bought this for myself, but I never used it. So here you go.
Here you go.
Just taking up too much room in my place.
I would take that chair, dude. I have a fucking stupid ass chair that they gave me at school. Oh, it sucks, dude.
And then we got some horror sculptures from Kawada-san. It's like, I tried to make Audrey, but you know, it's all like shitty. But in the end, Wakabayashi.
Kawada.
Yeah, man, I would have taken that. In the end, Wakabayashi picks the frog. It's like, yeah, man, this is cool, man. I'll just sit there and like drink highball and shit.
Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay. Keyakitte Kakenai. This is Keyakizaka show. Senbats is there. All 16 of them versus a comedian team. There's 17, but you know, Techi's not there. The comedian team is the underdog comedian team. They're like, underdogs of who? From what, man? What do you? Anyway, the team is Sunshine.
What did good enough subs call it? He called it the what was the word?
Like street bums or some shit.
Yeah, the street bums, yeah.
So the team is Sunshine Ikazaki, you know, Justice. He's a fan of Keyakizaka.
I love that they censored him last week at the end.
Yeah, I was like,
oh, who's it gonna be? And like, who else is
you know that outfit? Yeah, he was at Keyaki Republic and shit. Also, we have Iwao of Haraichi, his Sawabe's partner. Kokado from Rochi. Kokado's partner was supposed to be there, but he couldn't make it. And then Nochi from Dangerous. He does like the Obama impression. Kind of whatever. Anyway, it's the four of them. And they're like, yeah, what's up, man? We about to wreck this shit. They're like just walking around, getting in the way of the cameras. And then they're like,
well, yo, these guys have no idea where the camera is, dude.
Right, like,
where do we go? Where do we go?
Sunshine Ikazaki's like, yeah, but he's not looking at the right one.
Yeah, like.
And then they're like, oh, Iwao, what's up, man? You've been in Keyakitte Kakenai a few times, you know, with the location shoots. He's like, yeah, it's first time in the studio. Like, yo, what? She'da quit though.
Yeah,
what the hell is this, man?
If I ever get on Keyakitte Kakenai, dude, that's exactly what I'm gonna say.
But he's like, oh, what? Habumi's here though. Yeah. Remember that?
Once again,
that's like the fourth episode or something.
Yeah,
where he like misreads her name. Oh, Habumi? What? Habumi? So the first game is the Super Ball catch, the game they always play, but this is a little bit different. You're gonna do it like penalty kicks. So each team will go one at a time. And then the first one who misses, then they don't lose, but like it's the first to 3, right?
Yeah.
So it's all the comedians, and then the Keyaki team have Sugai, Harada, and Habumi. And so, yeah, they have the line that they're not supposed to cross. You know, they're like, "Hey, you better not cross that line."
Mm-hmm.
Then Iwao oversteps slightly. So I was like, "Hey," and he like slide tackles that. Anyway, it goes up to like 5 attempts from each side. It was looking good the first 2, and then in the third attempt, both sides don't catch the ball, right? But then it gets to 5, and then Sugai could not catch the ball, and so Keyakizaka loses. And the comedians win that Wagyu nigiri.
Dude, that shit looks so good, dude.
See that marbling on the beef, dude? Oh, yeah, damn. All right, the next one is the riddle quiz type thing. It's 4. They're 4 of the comedians, so like 4 Keyaki members against them who will rotate. First team to have all the members get the answer wins. And there are 2 questions. So the first question, you have to fill in the blank with the kanji, right? And they like all the kanji, like the kanji and the blank plus the kanji that's already there make up a word, and it's kind of all the same, whatever, you know. It's yubi, right? That was the answer. And so
it's based off fingers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like names for like, you know, how we call pointer finger, index, ring finger or whatever. So it's like that, but it's more like riddles than it is like an actual like knowledge quiz, right? So it's like testing your ability to think outside the box.
And so it got pretty close. It was like 1 comedian left and 2 Keyaki members left, but the 2 Keyaki members answered at the same time, and so they won the first question.
Yeah.
Second question.
Nochi, his old man, dude,
Yeah, it's like
can't think
different
flexibly.
generation.
Yeah.
And so the second question, it's like this wall of hiragana, and it's like, oh, if you cover it with an eye or whatever, there's a phrase, and everyone's like covering their eyes, like, you know, like what. But the answer is like, if you write the kanji for eye, like me.
Yeah,
in
like
the
window kind of, yeah.
And then the ones that aren't covered
by that.
And they're all guessing and stuff. They're like covering. They're like, what? The comedian team didn't know shit.
Yeah, they're just like there the
know,
whole time.
Like Pon was the first one to get it right, right? And then but like all the other girls who were playing, they're like, oh, I know. I was like, oh, sick, you know it? He's like, oh, hell yeah, dude. And Wem was like, oh, let me answer. He's like, well, you're not playing right now. I don't care. Let me answer anyway. So she goes down
up
there.
anyways, dude. Yeah.
Good job, Moo. Good job.
Yo, can I just say that, you know how they have like the little card up for like the picture of like who's in this round or whatever? Fujiyoshi Karen's pose was so damn cute, dude.
Oh, because
like,
you know,
usually
they make like the guts pose.
Yeah, but she's just like.
But she like, yeah, her face was like, all round and shit.
Yeah, dude, I had to like pause and just like look at it for a little bit. I'm like, damn, dude.
She had a pretty quick guess, like, I know. And she goes up to Sawabe. Sawabe, you des. No, it's not.
No.
Sawabe, you des. Go back. Anyway, Keyakizaka wins this. All the comedians, they don't. None of them get it.
Yeah.
They're like
they
stumped. So Keyaki wins some premium pudding.
Ooh.
And the last game was the volleyball, but with the foot massage mats strewn about.
This is the episode you're waiting for, right?
Boy finally gets Arisa playing volleyball, dude.
I don't. This is not at the beach.
They gave it to you. What do you want? What more could you ask for?
There's like rocks on the floor. There's like a net. It's like pretty much the same thing.
Beach.
And if they give you beach volleyball, they'll probably wear the exact same thing.
Yeah.
This is the worst ever. Why won't they just do me a solid?
A solid.
And give me that beach volleyball one. Anyway, so it's Risa, Hono, and Rika. I guess Rika, I don't know, whatever. And the comedians who will rotate out. And so I'll be like, Rika, give a little some, like tell the comedians some, since you're gonna play them. And she's like, Makenaizo. And then Kokado on the other side, he's like, the hell am I supposed to do with I can't react to that shit, man. What is this? She's like, please just do it, man. Please, we've been with her for like 3 years.
This is
I'm
how
at
we
my limit.
got, man.
Like, can't do this, man. And so, they play the game. They're like stepping on the things. Like, you're supposed to say it hurts when you step on the thing.
I think it's
man.
all serious. They're like, all right.
Yeah.
All right,
It's like,
let's
oh,
do
get
this.
the ball, get the They're like concentrated on the ball instead. Keyakizaka team wins 4-3,
Mhm.
and they win bread. Yes, really nice shokupan.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's make that bread.
Make that bread, and they're like, all right, Rika, you guys won. Just tell him what's up. He's like, kattazo. Kokado's like, what the hell, man? Is this like your first time?
I
What
know,
is
right?
You've been around for 3 years. This is your first time.
I could barely hear her. So she's like, well, at least you heard her. That's
Right.
more than usual.
That was a lot more Rika than there was Rika in the past like 3 months, guys. Anyway, next week some more games. They eat spicy food. It's gonna be fun times.
Ooh,
Yeah.
those are my favorite episodes.
Next one is Nogichuu, Banana Man. Last week was the official backstage cameraman
Sponsored by Sony.
from the Nogizaka
Yeah, dude, they
show.
brought all the G Master lenses this
Right.
episode.
And Jingo. So this week they're just gonna review all the photos that Banana Man took during the concert. So Banana was like, "Yo, between the two of us, we probably took like 6,000 photos, man, but probably only 200 of those were usable." So
Can I just say that's not that much for like a whole concert?
yeah, I mean, yeah,
Between the two of them, right?
I
Yeah,
don't want
between
to.
the two
I
of
don't
them.
want to hear any criticisms of Banana Man. being a
No,
photographer.
I'm
This
just saying.
They're like straight up amateurs. To be honest, this is like probably I would do worse, dude. Like fucking. Anyway, they had their like regrets.
See, but
right?
at least you would know, like on the last shots, you would know like where to focus and like lock your focus in. Stuff
Yeah.
like
Well,
that.
see, okay. Well, here's the
No, I
thing.
mean,
I
that's-
think.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Well, that was,
Okay. So they
Actually, go ahead and immediately talk.
I don't know.
I
Okay,
think
boy,
that was-
go.
that was the whole point of having Banana Man being
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cameraman,
exactly.
right?
Uh-huh.
So they're
It wasn't.
like amateurs.
Yeah, and to be honest, like there's a lot more to photography than the technical side of things, right?
Mhm.
Like they kind of joked about it, but it's true. They probably got shots that no professional photographer could ever get because
Mhm.
they just have a relationship with Nogizaka,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
Like
No,
so they'll
like,
give them expressions that they wouldn't just give
Nogizaka
to
won't
anybody.
like go up to the
Mhm.
camera and like you know
Mhm.
just do a cute
They're like,
expression.
oh, another
and stuff,
photographer.
right?
Let me
Yeah.
But I will
pay
say
attention to my fans
they-
instead.
They were like, yo, these girls kept going towards the camera, so I lost focus.
Mhm.
Like, oh god, you know, it's like, oh, that means that they were probably shooting on autofocus,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
single, right, for the focus drive mode. I'm like, God, set that shit to continuous, my guy.
I mean, they
Yeah,
like
the Sony has like notoriously good autofocus. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like
that
but
was like
I'm pretty sure.
no, good.
I'm pretty sure they just got the camera out of the box, put everything to full auto,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
just said, "Here, Banana Man, shoot photos."
Yeah,
Right?
that was like the
It's
thing.
not like they have time to brief them.
wasn't
I'm
like-
okay, so
Yeah.
It wasn't like they were proud of what the work that they did. Like the whole episode, they were like, "God damn it, dude, that was like the
Mhm.
perfect moment. I just couldn't get it in focus." And like
Mhm.
you know, they were like all regretful and shit, right? So
Yeah, they probably don't know like even if they had single point focus, I imagine they wouldn't know like where the focus point was. They just see like a dot on their screen.
yeah.
Mhm.
So the whole episode is pretty much just showing like the concert and then the pictures they tried to take. You know, most of them were blurry and shit, right? They were using like
Mhm.
G Master telephoto lenses and they're like trying to hold it up and shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
"God
they
damn,
had
dude,
they
it's
had
so heavy."
the 400mm f2.8 for sure. I saw that
bruh.
shit. That thing's like $13,000, dude. I was like,
That's so much glass in there, man.
mhm.
So
Yeah.
most of the pictures
like-
were blurry, right? So
Mhm. Yeah, and to be
Um,
fair, they like talked about like, oh, these girls like they kept going towards the camera, and so like it was too close to focus because like the minimum focal distance
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like a fucking like yard, right?
yeah,
because
there
of
was
those
like the
super long
part
lenses.
where all the members walked from the center stage to the middle stage. So they're like, oh, hell yeah, this is a perfect spot to like,
Like, no, back up.
yeah. And they're like coming up to him and they're like, yeah. And they're like, no, don't.
The best of my
You
focus,
need to
I
be
can't
like-
get anything in the back over there.
So far away.
'Cause you know what pro sports photographers do? They'll have like the 400 f2.8 on a monopod, but they'll also have like a 70 to 200 or something sling like just on them.
Yeah.
And so they're like, okay, they're getting too close, and then they'll literally swap cameras.
Yeah,
you know,
so-
it's not like Banana Man can do that, right?
And, like at
Which
the,
they mentioned a lot at the end, right?
when they were at the correct distance, though, they got some pretty nice shots of far away at the stage. But I need to get through this. At the encore,
yeah, my bad. We're getting all into.
Yeah, let's talk about cameras again.
Wakatsuki Yumi comes out at the encore, and then like she gives the flowers to Reika. And Reika's like, oh hey, there's Shitara and shit. He has a camera and he's like, yeah, burst mode. Yeah. It's like if you see like this LCD screen on the camera, it's like flickering because he just like let that shit down. But
Not gonna
anyway,
miss this moment.
they're just talking about it at the studio. And they're like, yeah, man, you got some pretty good shots, but most of it was blurry. Blah blah blah. They got some pretty decent shots too.
Yeah.
I think they salvaged
more
the
than
best
enough
they can
to. I think it'd be more than enough for any kind of like publication, right?
And I'm sure there's other like official cameramen there too. That's like
Yeah.
actual professionals.
It's funny because they're like talking about like they're like, oh yeah, oh they'll really like this one. Like, who is gonna really like? We're not sending this to anybody. Like they kept like feeling like they were like gonna submit it to like some like editor or something, right? Like, oh yeah, they're really gonna like this one.
Maybe
Like,
just the members themselves,
yeah. They at the very end, it's like a message from Reika, right? They give her like the album.
The album, and she's like, "Oh, you're so
nice.
sweet." And she starts looking at it like, "This is kind of blurry, you know."
Yeah.
Shut up, bitch.
Did you notice the word for blurry though?
Oh, what was it?
It's bokeh,
Oh yeah, bokeh.
right? Just that's a camera term for like that nice shallow depth of field when everything's blurry in the background. It's called bokeh, and it actually comes from the Japanese.
So does that mean just blur?
Yeah, just means blurry.
It's like, shut up.
But it's
We're
weird
not
because it's
professionals. God damn it, Reika.
Yeah. Yo, we didn't get paid for it.
But
We didn't
yeah,
get no education.
At the end, she like gives the message to the fans and stuff, and she's like, "Yo, I want to come back with the graduates.
Yeah, right?
Let's roll."
This is what I've been
Like,
saying
oh,
this
Reika,
whole
let's go,
time.
dude. Make it happen.
Reika, the voice of the people.
Yeah, dude. So, yeah, that's Nogichuu. The next week is the single campaign where they climb Mount Fuji.
Back at it.
So that was the Nogichuu. The next one is HINABINGO, which I didn't watch. So
Yes, I'll go
Take it
over
away,
quickly.
Josh. Yeah.
This is Hinabingo, which is Hinatazaka46's second show. I think they're on episode like 10 or something, right?
should be over
sounds right.
soon.
So this one's Hinatazaka46 versus Koyabingo.
Oh shit.
Oh.
So this is like the different challenges. They've done this before on a different episode, or if not, Hinabingo one, where it's like different squares and they try to complete those squares to like make like
A bingo.
Yeah, like a bingo. So for the first challenge, they have to try to guess which one is Manafi's squeeze. Because remember in the last one that she bent his fingers and he was like, it hurts. So now 4 members came up and like we're trying to hurt him and see if you can guess it. He guesses
like
wrong.
he was blindfolded or something.
Yeah, he was blindfolded.
Okay.
And then next they play what is this game called? Shiritori, right? That's the
word
A
game.
ends in yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They play Shiritori. I think they fail this one.
Oh, rip.
I don't remember if they fail or win. It doesn't matter. Next, I'm just going through this quick, and then they try to do a stand up. So what they do, they all like sit in a circle with their backs to each other, and they all try to stand up at the same time.
Yeah.
But like they mess up, and everyone like pushes back, and some people go forward. So like it's all out of order. And then like eventually they get up, so they get that point. And then afterwards, they try. I didn't get the point of this one. So Manamo's known for her sweets that she bakes.
Oh. They never said that. Like, I never knew that.
Yeah. Is she known? Okay.
So then Katoshi spins around on the bats and then tries to eat it. And then that's pretty much the whole game. So she spins around, she runs for it. She runs backwards for a couple seconds, and she looks like she's about to like go off the set. And then a staff comes with a mat and just like pushes her back, and then she like gets it and eats it. And then Koyabu's like calling out the staff like, "Why are you helping out? Yo, this show is untrustworthy."
Rigged.
And then next up they what do they do? There's like a lot of in between moments where they like do recaps for some reason.
I don't know.
Then they
footage.
They do that game where like you're blindfolded and you have headphones and you try to like hum along to the song and see if anyone can guess it.
Oh yeah.
They've done that on like Nogi Eigo and stuff.
Mhm.
So they do that. Now let me skip all these commercials.
You're just skimming through the episode.
Yes, because I don't remember.
Just see
I
who
was kinda
wins,
skipping through it.
Josh.
And then they did a hula hoop where they're all holding hands and they try to get the hula hoop over in 90 seconds. They do it under 90 seconds. And then at the end, they do, I don't know, they do this weird thing with a teapot.
Okay.
It's like monomane kind of thing.
Was there a winner?
I forgot. Let me see. I'm skipping through, but there's too many commercials. Let's say
Koyabu wins.
they won. No,
Oh.
let's say Hinatazaka won.
Nah, man, come on.
Oh, it's called the Hinano quiz. That's what it was called. Or maybe
Okay.
that's next time. I don't know. Those commercials, I was skipping through them, and then I skipped through actual episode, so I didn't see the ending.
Word, I'll put a note in the video, I guess, once I edit it.
Thank you, Jimmy.
I wish I was more interested in their shows. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Maybe it's just
If
because there's too many now. But like, oof, it's rough now, dude. I just like have no interest.
I literally
I
had
don't
an
want to watch
exam
this, dude.
and like one day to watch it, so
Oh,
it wasn't.
yeah.
It was.
I think it's the one day that like messes it up for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, that was the TV show roundup.
But that does it all for this week. If you
Bye,
enjoyed
everyone.
this, please go ahead, leave your likes, do all the stuff, social media, everything. Leave a comment for next week. See you next week.